Well, for more on those attacks, we can speak now to Olivier Guita, who is an international security and risk consultant. Welcome to Sky News. Should we read anything into the fact that these attacks have occurred in such a short time frame? 3 attacks almost within 3 hours.
Yes, very much so. I mean, 3 days ago, the spokesman of the Islamic State released an audio tape calling for attacks against Shias and against infidels during the holy months of Ramadan. And today is Friday, the first prayer day after that tape. So, yes, indeed, there is that factor that is not to be taken aside, but also, for instance, the attack in Tunisia happened just before the height of the tourist season, the months of July and August, and the tourism economy was not already doing very well because of security concerns, and now it's going to be even more difficult for the Tunisian economy to creep back up.
I mean, it does seem that this is an attempt to destabilize Tunisia, and we've been hearing from the former tourism minister, Amel Kaboul. He's spoken to Adam Bolton, our political guru, and he's basically, she has said that Libya is a country which is stateless. There's enough money from oil and arms. The combination is a breeding ground for terrorists who will go all over the region into Europe and elsewhere. Tunisia has been fighting really hard, and we need more support from Europe and countries like the UK, because the Tunisian border is not just the Tunisian border, it's also a European, a UK border against terrorism. This isn't just Tunisia's problem.
No, far from it. I mean, if you look at the vicious circle, you can make the case that because of this attack, revenues from tourism are going to go down, the economy might fall into a recession, which means more unemployment and more youth that could be praised for the Islamic State. So for sure, we need to help Tunisia as much as possible. But I would make the point that in this case, it looks like that one of the assailants was a Tunisian student that didn't go into Libya or didn't go into Syria and Iraq. And this is the troubling factor that is the link as well with the French attack. It's homegrown terrorism. Tunisia has also the largest contingent of foreign fighters in Syria and Iraq, upwards of 3,000 people. And the Tunisian government has arrested and stopped about 12,000 from going to Syria and Iraq. Those are huge numbers.
And we also know that there are hundreds of French citizens who've gone to Syria and Iraq, not least one of the men that carried out the attacks on Charlie Hebdo in January. So that's a big problem for the French as well.
Look, yes. In the case of Charlie Hebdo, one of the terrorists that was there actually went into Syria and Iraq in the first wave during the second U.S. invasion in 2003-2004, rather than the second wave. But you are correct. As of today, about 1,700 French citizens have gone to Syria and Iraq. But we know that since last December, the Islamic State has said to their followers, do not come to Syria and Iraq any longer. You can stay home and use your car as a weapon to attack infidels at home.
Olivier Guita, thank you very much.